Hi YouTube, it's Kathy and I'm here today to unbox BookBox Canada's Shadow and Spice Autumn Box for Horror. BookBox Canada is of course a subscription service. They send you 3 books per quarter, and particularly Shadow and Spice, which is their adult books, because eventually they will also have books for other age ranges and they will be called something else. You can choose between their dark romance books, their fantasy books, their horror books, or something called The Works, which is one of each. That means in each of these boxes you get 3 books, you usually get a magazine, you get a bunch of other goodies. I haven't opened this yet, I've just cut the tape so I don't look like an actual dork on camera any more than I already do. So let's get into this. Also, if you're interested in trying this, I do have a coupon code down below, so if you use that, you get a little bit of a discount on your first go-round. Alright, let's open this up because I'm tired of holding it up, especially in such a way where you can't see my address on that sticker that they put on the front of the box. This box is pretty new. I think it might only be about a year old, and I don't think they've had a spoiler card before to tell you kind of the information about what you're getting in the box, so it's good to see that's included just so you can like double check and know where things came from if they're not already apparent on whatever the item is. Other than that, it comes all nice and wrapped up, and let's see what's in here because I have no idea. Okay, the first thing I saw is something I'm going to have to put on immediately because it's cute. It is a toque or a beanie, depending on where you come from is how you say that word, and it's got brain food on it, which I think is adorable. Also, 2 things to note for this video. 1, my camera doesn't last more than like 3 minutes before it thinks it's out of battery, even though it's not out of battery, and it just turns off, so there's going to be a lot of cuts in this video. Secondly, the box is on a bed, you're on a bed, so you're probably going to move every once in a while, and I'm really sorry about that, but there's no way to really fix that in the moment. The next thing I'm seeing is a stack of things such as bookmarks. I'm assuming some of these are pertaining particularly to the books, as well as a signed nameplate for one of the books that I can see at the top here, this very cute magnet that says you have a beautiful heart, as well as this very cute sticker. I don't know if I have to be a beauty girly or not to get you to see it, because I don't have a viewfinder, so I can't tell you. Let's get into some of the books, shall we? Because now that I've cleared all that off, I can actually get to them. The first book on the stack is The Handyman Method by Nick Cutter, which is where this is going to go eventually. When the Saban family moves into a rural, unfinished development community, cracks begin to emerge in both their new residence and their lives. As a father wrestling with his unemployment and his uncertain place in the world, Trent Saban's attempts at DIY home repairs lead him down an online rabbit hole, where a paranormal radicalization surreptitiously takes hold as a mysterious instructor delivers dark, subliminal suggestions of how to handle any problem around the house. Just to give you an idea of how bad my camera situation is, it cut off in the middle of me doing that synopsis. That's how quick it cuts off. This sounds absolutely great, especially because even though I'm not a homeowner, my best friend is, and obviously the person who owns the house I live in is a homeowner and we live with her, so I could foresee some creepy things that I could pass on to them about the happenings in this book. Next on the stack we have Lucanya's Point by Tim Mayer. 3 years ago, Ellie Brower's daughter went missing somewhere in the heart of Virginia. Today, Ellie receives a mysterious text message that leads her to believe that her daughter might still be alive. She follows this rabbit hole to a coastal town of Lucanya's Point. That's all I really want to know personally. If you want to know more about it, you have the internet. You're clearly on it right now. This definitely has some dark, creepy pier vibes in the background of the image on here, and I'm excited to open that eventually. She is a hefty boy though, my goodness, this is almost a 400-page tome. The final book in this stack is called Feeders by Caleb Stevens. It's just an average night at the Ink Tank, the tattoo shop in Austin, Texas, where Bryn works as a tattoo artist. After a long shift, all she wants to do is head home, pop a few pills from the fresh bottle of something I can't pronounce in her jacket pocket, and slip into a nice buzz. Her plans crumble when she's abducted by her convict father, Alan, and forced into a road trip from hell, a cross-country trek to the Rocky Mountains and the shelter he built years ago to protect his family from the monsters living in his head. The monsters he said will erupt from the earth at any minute. The Feeders. I don't know about you, but I think that maybe he's gonna end up being right just based on what's on the cover, but I don't actually know. There are some more things in the box, so let's see what they are. First, I'm seeing this pair of socks, which is way more adorable than anything else in the box. It looks like ice creams Yeah, it looks like ice cream cones, and it's actually from cows. Okay, the thing is, this is a brand I believe from PEI, and at least it's very nostalgic for me being a child because it's the first time I ever saw the brand when I was 11, and I went to PEI on the bridge for the first time because the bridge had just gone up. And this is just a brand that has adorable cow things, and my sister-in-law is actually obsessed with cows. So if this actually had cows on it instead of the ice cream cones it has, I would be sending these to her, but I think I'm gonna keep these for myself, even though full-length socks generally don't work for me because my legs are too fat, but we're gonna give them a go. We also have a Jack Skellington bath bomb. This is awesome. This is by Yummy Bubbles and is adorable, and I'm definitely using it in one of my baths very soon. We also have a candle that is called Chill the Fuck Out. It's got lavender. Let's see the inside of it. That looks cute. And it smells really good too. And then there's one more item in here that is wrapped up carefully in paper, so let's try not to destroy it. Oh, nice. Freeze-dried original Skittles. What? Keep the jar closed when not eating, store at room temperature. Okay. This is made by Lynn Valley Products in Ontario, and I'm gonna give one a go, actually, because what the heck. Aww. I mean, sealed for my protection, good, but I just want a Skittle. Like, I guess they took Skittles and freeze-dried them and this is what happened? Okay. That is super weird. And I like it. Now, part of me wonders if Skittles are mentioned in any of these books, or if this is just a random cool candy thing that Michelle decided to put into this box, because I've never heard of people freeze-drying Skittles before, and I like it, actually, I really do. So there you have it, that's what came in the autumn horror box, and I'm excited to dive into these. Additionally, I should mention that the books are usually indie press or small press or Canadian, and let's just double check. We got Timber Ghost Press right here, which must be tiny because I've never heard of it. This one is definitely American. And the author is from Colorado, which makes sense with the Rocky Mountains trip. This one is from Darklit Press, and it doesn't say where Darklit Press is located, but it says it's printed in the USA, so we're gonna go with that. And in trying to learn about the author, I do find out that it does have a contents warning page, but it's at the back, which is not my favorite place to put that, but here we are. Violence, gore, profanity, and racism. I'm a little bit skeptical now. Are we Stephen King levels of racism, or racism that's challenged? We'll find out. This author is from the Jersey Shore. And this one is from Saga Press, which is an imprint of Simon & Schuster. Also, it's Nick Cutter and Andrew F. Sullivan, so I should have mentioned that before. And these authors are from... And it turns out that Nick Cutter is actually a pseudonym for Craig Davidson, and he's from Toronto, Ontario. And then Sullivan is from Hamilton, Ontario. So this is our Canadian one. So tell me in the comments, which one do you think that I should read first? On the way down to the comments, if you hit that subscribe button, that would be very nice of you. If you don't feel like leave me a comment but want to make sure that I know you were here, just leave me an emoji or a smiley face if you happen to be on your keyboard. Some people have asked if there's a way to financially support this channel, so I set up a Ko-fi account, which is a digital tipping service. The link for that, as always, is down below. You can like and share this as you see fit, and I will see you very soon. Bye!